Hey, it's Hannah here, and this video is all about mounting. So this is me with my mare India lining up at the mounting block, and you're about to see loads of our students' horses also lining up at the mounting block. So it's pretty awesome, it has to be said, when your horse voluntarily comes over and lines up, basically saying, "Come on, get on, let's go for a ride." That's an amazing feeling, and that's what we at Connecting Training, we're always kind of looking for that positive emotion. And the mounting block is really important because it's basically your connection with your horse, helping you to maintain the connection with your horse from the ground to the saddle. So often people have a really great relationship with their horse on the ground, and then when they get on, it can all kind of fall to pieces a little bit. And a lot of that, I think, is because the horse kind of loses their human, so they kind of lose you when you get on board. They're not quite sure, where you are, and they can feel a bit like they're out there on their own and things aren't quite as clear. So the mounting block really helps to make sure that they know that it's you up there and that you're staying connected and that relationship continues from the ground as you start to ride. And that's really the one of the important pieces of the mounting block. So what you're seeing here is a whole range of Connection Training students who have trained their horse to line up in this way, and there's a whole range of horses here. So some of them are really young and this is their first introduction to being ridden, and that's fantastic that they keep that connection with their human on the ground, that they're kind of engaged, relaxed, participating all the way through. None of it's scary, there's no drama backing your horse this way, and that's really lovely. Some of them are older horses who have been just added some connection training in. Maybe they were kind of lacking enthusiasm in the arena, or would tend to kind of just back off a little bit, or be a bit reluctant to line up. And so those horses have been trained. We've added some of this reward in to make that a little bit more fun. And some of them have been, I don't like to use the term problem horses, but you know what I mean, where they've had issues around being ridden. So maybe they've always run off as soon as you try to get on or put your foot in the stirrup, or horses that have even shown quite dangerous behaviour like bolting and bucking as soon as someone sits in the saddle. And in those cases, these horses have been retrained to really enjoy the mounting process as well, and to also really want their human on their back. And that's really the key, that they're like, "Yay, I want you on my back, this is a good thing and I love it." And so there's a whole mix here, and it's basically the same process with all of them, that you teach them what you want, and that they understand it, they're clear about it, they have a say in it. So you're looking for that relaxation, that joy and that choice, and that's really important, that they're just kind of soft and calm with it and stay connected to you as you get onto the back. Now there's kind of more to it than just the mounting, because the mounting is really the gateway to the riding. So it's that first step of your ridden relationship together. And so you can train your horse to line up at the mounting block, but if the riding itself is not rewarding, they're going to stop. You're going to lose that mounting block behaviour, so because they don't like what it leads to. So it's really important that you take the time and the effort to make the ridden portion itself really reinforcing as well. And that means making sure that things are clear, that they're comfortable, that they're fun, that your horse has choice, that you incorporate lots of things they enjoy, even really simple things like making sure that their tack fits correctly, that you're working on yourself as a rider and your seat, as well as obviously that they understand everything, and that you can incorporate a lot of reward and play into your ridden sessions as well. And when you've done that, and obviously this can be progressive and take some time depending on when you're starting out, but this is when the mounting block becomes a real kind of piece of communication between you and your horse. So if your horse loves to line up and really enjoys the riding, they're going to line up all the time. And then the day when they don't, or they're a bit sticky, that can be a little bit of a warning flag for you. So maybe they didn't particularly enjoy the last session, maybe there was a little bit of anxiety there, or maybe it was uncomfortable, or maybe they're in season, or maybe they've injured themselves and they're feeling a bit sore. But if they're hesitant or kind of refuse to line up, that's a really big sign to us not to get on. We know that our horses want us to be on their back because we put that time and effort in to ensure that it's something that they really enjoy, and something that's really highly rewarded. So when they say no, we also respect that as well, and that helps massively as a safety feature, because it means they're only wanting you to ride when they feel calm, relaxed and comfortable, which means it's going to be tend to be safer and more successful, but it also is a real key piece of giving them communication and respect as well. So there's a lot to it, but it's a really fun behaviour, one of my favourites to teach, and I think these videos are really inspiring.